Hello guys, ParaCurious here. Today we are checking out the Wildwood Sanitarium in Salamanca, New York.
Welcome back to Season 2, Levels of Fear. This is Level 2 out of 6. And at the end of the season, we're going to rank all of the 6 places that we went on their scare factor and see which was the most and least scary.
And at the end of tonight, we'll rank tonight's location out of 1 to 5 ghosts on the scare factor.
So this might look a little bit confusing because we look different right now than we do in other parts of the video. But that's because the first night we came, we just happened to come when it was not very active in here, and we kind of had a pretty dead night.
No pun intended.
But thankfully, because of the kindness of the owners, they let us come back to retry our night. So we're here again, hopefully to get better activity, and we have my sister Jordan with us again, who was in our Grand Midway video.
Dr. John Henderson purchased this building in 1903, and in 1906 he turned it into the Sunnyside Sanitarium.
He was assisted by Dr. Carol Perry, and the nurses were Bertha, Agnes, and Sue.
The third floor, typically the doctors like to be up there a lot. I think they spent more time up there more than anything though, because they were very religious, and they believed that keeping the sickest patients on the third floor was they were closer to God. That was their belief.
This place was said to be built in the 1900s.
But they actually think it was built in the mid-1800s because it had gas lighting and rectangular nails were found that date back to the mid-1800s.
The sanitarium was operated until 1923 when it was forced to become a tuberculosis clinic for the town.
The sanitarium was known to use some interesting procedures such as UV lighting, bone stretching, and electric battery baths used for natural holistic medicine and modern therapies. They promised that they could take any case of drug or liquor addiction, and they promised a guaranteed absolute cure. There are actually still remnants that you can see on the basement floor outlining where the bath used to be that they would use for their electric battery bath therapy. So they treated addiction as well as what we call today mental illness.
Remember I was talking about the electric battery bath, like the remnants of the tub? So here is that. Here is part of the console for that. Here's an actual picture of like the light bath cabinets that they did. These other pictures are pretty much just showing what all of this would have been like. Yeah. That's original. It's our embalming table. So sadly, like there isn't like a whole lot of original things here because when it got renovated in apartments,
check everything out.
Maybe. Other than like the markings down there, like what's done to the house mainly.
So the spirits who are known to haunt this place are both of the doctors, Dr. Henderson and Dr. Perry, along with their 3 nurses who worked here, and a little boy named Tommy. Tommy was a child who lived in this building after the sanitarium was closed down. This building actually turned into an apartment building where Tommy and his family lived. Years after moving into the house, Tommy drowned in a river just down the street from here and is known to still haunt this house.
Okay, so this room, in the 70s, this was actually renovated into apartments, this whole place. When it was that, there was a little boy who lived here, he went by Tommy. He's a very playful spirit, obviously the kids would be. He's like kind of a bit like trickster too. He used to like play like pranks on people. So naturally, like a kid was actually pretty crazy. He's one of our more active spirits here. Actually, we dedicate this room to him, but he's actually came through in the entire building. A lot of spirits here aren't really tethered to one room specifically.
There's also a cemetery just down the road where energy also comes in, so they say sometimes they get spirits that they don't even know. Water is also known as a good conductor for energy, so since there was electric bath therapy and there's the river where Tommy died, I would assume that there's lots of energy also coming from those. It's also rumored that on the 3rd floor someone hung themselves.
So our questions we're going to try and figure out tonight is, did someone hang themselves on the 3rd floor, and if so, who? And how both of the doctors seem to die in the same year,
despite one being in his 70s and one being in his early 50s.
And looking online, it's hard to find even what year both of them died. Some sources say 1941, some say 1946, so it seems there's a lot of unknown about this place and their deaths. So we're going to try and figure out what exactly happened.
Level 2. Begin.
So So the first room we're going to be investigating tonight is just one of the first bedrooms in the house on the first floor. When Nick Groff and his team were here investigating, one of the best pieces of evidence was captured in this very room. They were investigating, look at that flashlight camera. They were investigating in this very room, and this mirror used to be hanging here, and the mirror fell down and broke into 2 pieces. So we're going to see if we can get anything in here.
Hopefully not break another mirror then.
If there are any spirits here with us who would like to communicate, can you come downstairs or into this room? Thank you. Alright, we have the Ovilus app here set up. If you want to speak to us with real words, you can. Flashlight's back on.
Fear. Did you have fear? Would you like us to go to another room? Come.
Come. You said you want us to go to another room. Come. Where do you want us to go? Can you give us a hint? I just heard something up there. Maybe as I was looking there, I heard something. Was that you?
Like at the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
So now we're in Tommy's room on the 2nd floor. We have all our equipment set up in here, and we have a new piece of equipment, motion activated music box.
Tommy, is it okay that we're here? If you'd like us in here, can you...
Maximum.
Do you really like that we're here?
If there are any spirits who would like to come up the steps, you can walk in front of this device and it'll let us know you're here.
Did you tap?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Sounds like it was from over here.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Tommy, you're trying to play with some of your toys? Could you try turning on the flashlight again? There's another tap.
Yeah, I heard that.
Tommy, are you making the tapping sounds?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yourself. Shoes.
The shoes!
He said that the last time we were in here because I had my shoes on his bed. I'm so sorry, Tommy.
Shoes.
Shoes? Do you like my shoes?
Remove.
Remove your shoes.
Bruh.
It doesn't want your shoes on the bed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Tommy. We'll put our feet on the floor.
Sorry, Tommy. I completely forgot about that.
That's actually wild.
Yeah.
Do you want us to get off of your bed? Is that a yes? I'll get off your bed, Tommy.
Yeah, we'll move.
Now that we're off your bed, do you want to talk to us?
You and Jordan haven't met yet, Tommy. Are you excited to have more friends? K2 just spiked in here. The one on Tommy.
What the heck?
And the flashlight came on. And it went right back off.
If you want us to stay in your room, can you turn the light on?
Thank you.
Thanks, Tommy.
Wow.
We're excited to talk to you.
Do you want to try talking to us using real words?
Fear.
Well, what are you scared of, Tommy?
Slowly.
Slowly what?
Maybe he was the one downstairs that said fear.
Is that right, Tommy?
If you come touch any of these, lights will go off.
Oh, there we
Or
go.
the flashlight.
Or you can
again.
touch the flashlight again.
For some reason, the flashlight is really popular with kids.
Yeah.
Remove.
Remove what? What if it doesn't want that bag on his bed?
Would that be better, Tommy, if our stuff wasn't on your bed?
Did you all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that was you making a noise, I'll take it as a sign. I'll move the bag.
You can let us know if that's better, Tommy.
Thank you.
We laid out a bunch of different things that light up.
If you come and touch this, the light will go off. If you get close to that, lights
It'll
will
make a
go
bunch
off.
of different colors.
You want to try that, Tommy? Nothing? Did y'all hear that?
No.
Loud noise downstairs.
70.
70 what?
Could there possibly be 70 people?
This was a sanitarium, so I'm sure a lot of people...
There were a lot of people who died from tuberculosis here. It was a tuberculosis hospital.
Are you saying there's 70 spirits here with us in this building? Well, Tommy, come make this make music. Do you like music?
Flashlights on.
If you like music, you can do what Clayton just did. Good job, Tommy.
Thank you.
Do you like playing with the flashlight?
Should we break out Estes? Whoa, he likes playing with the flashlight. Should we try Estes method?
Wouldn't hurt.
Alright, let's do that.
Tommy, I know this might seem a little weird for him to have to be on your bed. It'll make it easier for him to... Why do you keep doing that?
Look. Literally just changed the volume. That's all I did. It shut off twice. You'll see it on camera. Hey Tommy, I'm gonna put these on, and if you want to communicate to me through this device here on the bed, you can.
Thank you, Tommy. If you want him to get off your bed, you can talk into that little device right there, and he'll be able to hear you.
No.
Flashlight turned off too.
Is it okay that he sits on your bed so you can talk to him? You can sit with him.
Bro, felt like something was rubbing my arm. Like right here. Felt like something like went like that. And like, it was like a long time. It was really weird.
Tommy, was that you?
And that was right after you said you can sit next to him.
Me?
Yeah. Don't feel scared of any of us, Tommy. We just want to talk to you. Do you get lonely, Tommy?
Don't worry.
Oh, well, that's good. Do you have friends here?
You know? Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Was that someone else that said that, Tommy? I feel like Tommy was getting okay.
You and me.
Yeah, it just turned off and back on again. It just flashed. I think that was someone else who said that, because I think Tommy was getting okay with the idea of us being on his bed.
Is there someone else in here?
You.
Are we still talking to Tommy? If you're still here, can you turn the flashlight on to let us know it's you?
Okay, so Tommy is still here.
If there's someone else in here, Tommy, can you turn the flashlight off?
Oh. So someone else did come.
Who are we talking to right now? Who's talking to Clayton?
Clayton.
Yeah, who's talking to him?
You.
No.
Like, check.
Glad to know you're still here.
Faster.
Can you tell us who else came in here? Who else joined us? Who's talking to Clayton?
To me. I have.
Could you tell us your name?
Love.
Do you love Tommy?
It's like unsure. Tommy seemed unsure about that one when we asked if it was someone who loved him.
You can't.
Flashlight turned off.
Tommy, can you turn the flashlight on if you like whoever is in here with you?
Mother.
Oh.
Mother. And maybe that's why he was unsure about it. Maybe she wasn't the nicest mother. Like maybe she was supposed to love him, but yeah. I think that's why he was unsure about it the first time.
Aw.
I'm sorry,
Love
Tommy.
it. I'm mad.
Is this Tommy's mother?
Turn around.
No, thank you.
Tommy's mother, did you just come up the stairs? Are you mad at Tommy?
Not yet. Jordan. You. Wait. Don't.
I heard that through
Yeah.
the headphones. That was loud.
Me too. I heard the don't.
Tommy's mom, are you mad at me?
Jordan.
Okay. Are you mad at me? Tommy?
No.
Oh, okay, well, good. Do you like that we're in your son's room?
All Hail Mary.
I feel like this is always Tommy.
Yeah, I feel like Tommy's just over there still messing with that. What?
You hear that?
What is it doing? Is it still switching channels?
Oh.
Oh, now it's back to normal. That was weird.
What?
This is kind of sad. We think we're talking to Tommy's mom, and she didn't really, love him. Like, she wasn't the best mother.
What?
Tommy basically said, like, she wasn't the best mother. She didn't, like, love him like she was supposed to love her son.
Is that true, Tommy? Can you turn the flashlight on just to confirm?
And she said she's mad at him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And I think Tommy has been using this the whole time. Like, I think he's right here.
Yeah.
And I think his mom is the one talking through that.
Well, did you hear that?
Yeah, that was really weird.
I've never heard this do that.
Wild.
Yeah.
His mom's giving, like, an angry vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's
Put it up
Tommy.
to the phone.
Yeah.
I'm getting the vibe that his mom does not want
It's
us
back.
here.
It's back.
His mom is not happy.
Mom, are you messing
It
with
just did it again. It won't stop. I just unplugged it and it...
Tommy, does your mom want us to leave? Can you turn the flashlight on so we know?
keeps turning off.
I really like Tommy.
I know,
I feel
me too.
comfortable in here.
Me too. I feel like normally child spirits are made out to be like the creepy, scary ones, but I feel so comfortable in here.
Good job. We really want to keep talking to you. We really like you. Do you like us in here? Yay.
I'm happy we can be your friend, Tommy.
Tommy, can you turn the flashlight off if your mom... I'm just going to say wants us to leave. Do you want us to stay, Tommy?
Won't even turn on.
I'll have to try to
It
get
said it
new
was
batteries.
at 2. It said it was at 2 out of 3.
Is it okay if I sit down on your bed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Tommy.
He's cool with us now. He was just scared at first.
Thank you.
Is that you?
Uh-uh. Sorry, my heart just dropped. Wait. I can't tell if I'm seeing things or not.
What?
Like, you can see one corner of the rocking chair, and I swear it was moving.
Tommy, we're gonna leave for a little bit. Is that okay? Tommy, if you want to come with us, you can come with us. Or we could come back and visit you later.
Alright, so now we have moved into the room across from Tommy's room. We've been hearing some noises coming from down the hall. We're going to see if anyone would like to communicate with us. We have the REM pod out here in the hall. Is there anyone here? Okay.
Can't help but wonder if that was Tommy.
I know, that's what I'm starting to wonder. Tommy, is that you? Can you turn off the flashlight? Aw.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, Tommy.
Did you guys hear that? In Tommy's room, it sounded like someone like tapped. What was that?
Did you hear that?
I was talking about the flashlight.
What did you hear?
Either sounded like something coming on over there. It was just like...
The flashlight just did the same thing again. Just flickered.
It was either like something turning on or it was like a...
Okay. Someone's choking.
It sounded like...
Someone choking.
Maybe someone was coughing.
Alright, so now we have ventured up to the seance room.
And we're gonna see if anyone up here wants to talk to us. We have 2K2 meters there, the REM pod, the ovilus here, and a couple cat balls up on the windowsill. And the mag light.
That wasn't me!
Oh.
What the f? That wasn't me! Are there any spirits here that want to come communicate with us?
Whoa. That was loud.
What is that?
Measure.
What is said
It already said that, and I haven't restarted it. Does anyone else low-key feel like you hear people talking?
Whoa.
Oh my, what was that?
That was literally in that room.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
one?
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I heard it.
So we just watched that clip back, and unfortunately we were using our mics during that clip because, as you can probably hear now, the heater is very loud. So you can't hear the noise in the video that we just heard, but it came from right behind the camera and it was extremely loud.
There was something in the back kitchen there. It sounded like a plastic cup flew off a shelf and landed on the ground, and you could hear it bounce around. But now we've taken the mics off, so if anything happens like that again, you guys will hear it. Can you try giving us a sign you're here, like speaking through this device, and tell us about you and who you are?
Am I seeing there's the pendulum moving a little bit? I can't tell if it's my eyes playing games or if it's moving.
Wait, I see it too.
Yeah.
It is.
Whoa.
If that's you communicating, thank you.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, it is.
Yeah, it looks like it's moving.
It's
just
moving.
A little bit.
I swear I keep thinking I hear kids talking.
Kids.
Yeah.
Can't tell from which way.
I think that way somewhere. Like it sounds real.
Maybe they're talking to you. We'll try Estes method.
The thing is,
I mean-
there is definitely someone in the house right now. Like, there is someone here.
That's
I
good.
just feel like they kind of don't want to show themselves. I feel like they just want us to know they're here and that's it. I don't think there's only one person here. I just feel like the rest are kind of sitting back watching us. Just kind of ignoring us.
Alright, Bay is under Estes method. We're gonna
Them.
Does this refer to the people that are sitting back and watching?
Dinner. Yeah, I know.
Why didn't you want to talk to us much? But could
Don't get it.
I do not get it, but I would like to, so I'm here to listen.
Drama.
Who made the noise in the room across from
They.
Multiple spirits made that noise?
Feet.
No.
us? Feet.
Feet.
Was there someone walking around in there?
In the corner.
Are you hiding in the corner?
Maybe it's referring to the noise.
Watching.
In the corner watching.
Found her.
Found who?
Me.
Are we?
Am I looking at you? Are you in here?
Do you want us to come to you in that room?
Want to.
Okay, we can do that. We'll come in that room right there where the noise came from. We'll try and talk to you in there, okay?
The pressure.
There's no pressure. It's alright. We just want to talk.
Explore.
Do you want us to keep exploring?
No lights.
Do you not like the lights?
I can't breathe.
Are you a patient?
4.
Is this Tommy? Tommy was a little boy and he drowned. Are we talking to Tommy?
Interesting.
Tommy, is this you or is this someone talking about you?
Breakdown.
Is there something wrong?
No air.
No air.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Cry. Towel.
What? There's a bathroom in that corner of the kitchen. You over there?
Down in. Improve my.
You're what?
I'll try.
Well, thank you.
Swim. Coughing up a lung. It literally just said that so clear. This is wet. Tried. Under.
Are you in the basement?
The river.
Tommy.
It sounds like they're almost reliving what they.
It's pretty much just describing the events.
Yeah.
Explain.
Explaining the events. Thank you for telling us that.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your story. What happened? I really appreciate it.
Mom.
Entire.
Towel. All I wanted.
What's what?
Supposed to be there.
Your mom was supposed to be at the river that day? Is that what you mean?
And told. Supposed to.
Can you explain a little further?
Bring my. It like cut off.
You're what?
Towel? Because you were playing in the river?
Rain. Oh yeah. Find me. Said I'm troll.
He's known as a jokester.
Okay. Can you confirm, is this Tommy?
Wanting. It was really bad. Love.
What was really bad? What happened? At the river?
Tommy was telling us something that his mom was supposed to do while he was playing in the river that day, and he kept saying towel. And we couldn't really. Fork.
Could be in my room, kitchen.
We were talking about going over there, and then it says fork. We should do it now. Let's head to the kitchen. So we've had a lot of signs to move into the kitchen, so we're gonna try investigating here. Our first stay here, we didn't even try this room, but I'm hoping we get activity in here tonight. If there's anyone in the basement who wants us to come down there, let us know.
Shoes.
Every time you talk about a basement, you're going to the basement, and any haunted place, it says shoes.
It says shoes every time you could possibly attachment.
Prayer. Spring. Remove. Cannot.
Those are all the same words that we're saying earlier. I'm gonna try Estes method. I'm going under.
Is there anyone that wants to talk to us now that we have the headphones?
Please have mercy. I'm always.
Are you always here? Or are you always praying?
Mostly. Love.
It says love out there too.
Me.
Is this Tommy again?
Stop.
Stop what? Is there a reason why you don't want to come talk to us? Is there a reason why?
Who knows?
Is there anything different that we could do that would make you want to come
Ghost.
talk?
Sir.
It was just kind of saying things that it said before.
Let's move to the doll room and then 12:30 to 4. Let's kill it. And we'll go upstairs, basement, and then split up between the two at 3 a.m.
That was
Whoa.
the first time that came on the whole
Okay.
time we were out
Really?
here.
Is that what you want us to do?
They want us
That was
to
a good
split up.
plan.
I'm calibrating.
Clayton, are you recording?
Yes.
I didn't touch her.
No, she did not. She actually
Seriously?
And none of these are touching her, so even if I bumped this, it wouldn't have touched her.
I can't.
Alright, so we moved to the doll room. Are there any spirits in here? Do you want to try and mess with any of our equipment? Oh! Did you see that?
Yeah.
Who made the doll go off? Do you not like being recorded?
Oh!
Thank you.
Are there any spirits in this room that are attached to any of these dolls?
These.
These?
Knit.
Nick. All the dolls are Nick.
That K2 just lit up on that baby doll.
Yeah, I see it. Do you like that they have all these dolls here for you? Do you like living here? Oh, yeah.
Did that ball just move?
I swear to God, it just did.
Am I tripping,
No,
or
I
did that
swear to
actually
God.
just roll?
What
I
way?
swear it moved a little bit. I swear I saw it.
I'm deleting that one. If I close my eyes, will you do something so I won't even see? But I don't feel like laying on the bed. Somebody in here with me. Move something behind me while I'm not looking. You can do anything. I'm staying in this room alone because I felt like something would happen in here, but so far it has not. So they went out to the kitchen and I'm here alone. I feel like something here wants me here. But I also get sad when I'm in this room for some reason. Do you think maybe they want the door shut? I feel like they're shy. Or that light off? I don't know, I'm starting over. I'm gonna try sitting on the floor.
Did you explain why you were here or anything?
Yeah, in the first video, and then I started over.
I genuinely feel, since they are shy spirits, and you're saying you sense something, maybe they'll feel comfortable with you if Clayton and I leave the room. They'll be like one less person to deal with, and someone who can sense them already, so they might feel more comfortable communicating with just you.
I know, I'm shaking too. In the kitchen, that's like that noise. We heard it and ran.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That is literally officially the scariest thing I have ever experienced. I'm like too in shock to cry, but I felt like I was crying without tears. And like I can't even like breathe right now.
So now we're gonna try doing Estes method in here, because after what just happened with the mirror, I feel like we'll get some pretty good evidence in here.
Especially with Bay doing Estes being, it happened when just her was in the room.
Is anyone in here with us still? If anyone's in here and wants to talk to us, you can.
Do you only want to talk to Bailee?
Great.
What was...
Or not.
It was great, if you're referring to the evidence you gave us. Thank you.
You what?
Boom.
Wow. Yeah.
Is there a reason why you did that?
Touch.
Did you just try to touch it and it fell?
Grip.
Do you just like talking to Bailee?
Talking.
Well, thank you. We'd love to keep talking to you if that's okay. Bay said it felt sad in here. Do you feel sad?
Shove. Just a little. Broken. Just a little.
I think a lot.
Did you mean to break the mirror? Can you tell us who you are?
Lost.
Are you lost, and is that why you're sad?
Worse. Hopeless.
Why do you feel hopeless? Are you stuck here?
I am ready.
Are you ready to move on? Is that what you're saying?
Fragile. Breaks like a heart.
Did you die in this building?
I'm feeling like I'm here and then she's stuck. I don't know.
The one upstairs.
You're the one from upstairs? One session we got like can't breathe, like choking, hard to breathe,
Yeah.
coughing really hard.
I was in the seance room, I think.
She can hear.
She can hear it. Is she maybe referring to Bailee? How did she-
Understand me.
Wow, Bay can understand her, is what she's saying.
Is that why you like talking to Bailee?
Feel.
Does
Because
she?
she felt sad.
Yeah.
Do you think she can help you?
Previous. She's broken.
Can you tell us who you are?
Rope.
This is the woman who hung herself on the 3rd floor.
I think, yeah.
It's true.
Son.
What if it was the mother of Tommy?
I don't even know what to say. This is dark.
Anne.
That's the second
Anne.
time it said Anne. Anne, are you a mother?
Was unkind.
Oh my god. Were you a mother, Anne?
Correction. Yes.
Was your son Tommy?
Call him out.
Tommy!
Away. Hates. Fucking die.
What the fuck?
Was angry.
Were you angry?
Tommy, if you're listening, you can give us a sign.
I can see clearly now. Better off.
Wait, what? Better off in what sense? Her ending her life or her son?
That's what I'm picking up on.
Or her son dying? Tommy said you were supposed to do something the day he drowned. What were you supposed to do that you didn't do?
Too many.
He kept saying the word towel.
Carry it.
Did you carry him in a towel?
No. Bring it towards. Boy. Was absent.
Were you supposed to be there with Tommy the day he drowned? And you weren't?
Yes, I had. His.
Oh my god, there's deer everywhere. Do you see those, Jordan?
Was only at 27. Positive. Test.
Do you love Tommy?
What?
Do you love your son, Tommy? Are you glad you guys are still together in the afterlife?
At 27. Wasn't ready.
Were you 27?
If that was the case, that
Please
might
don't. Remember.
be... Maybe she had him at a really young age. And I don't know, maybe that caused resentment.
Post.
Postpartum.
Yeah, postpartum.
Is that why you had issues with him? Did you have postpartum? Were you struggling after you had Tommy?
Disaster. Doctors.
Are you calling out to them?
Here.
Doctors here.
Do you need doctors?
No, the doctors are here, is what I think she might be saying.
Couldn't.
The doctors couldn't save him?
That's what I'm starting to wonder.
Maybe?
Help.
Doctors couldn't help. She must not be talking about the doctors here because it was an apartment building at the time. She's saying that the doctors couldn't help her with her son or with her postpartum depression.
Come here, baby.
Tommy, do you want to come down here? If so, let us...
No.
No.
Come now.
This is crazy.
Won't. 2, 3.
She's counting. 1, 2, 3.
Been there.
Wow. This is actually crazy.
I'm getting freaked out.
This is insane.
I cry.
Because he won't come?
This is messed up.
Yeah.
This is like actually crazy.
Get.
We're watching
Here.
a mother and her son argue.
Said. I said.
Oh my fucking...
Stop.
What is going on? This is the craziest shit I've ever seen.
No shoes.
On the bed. Oh my god.
Sorry, Tommy. Rules.
She's yelling at him.
You know.
Oh my god.
Please.
She's begging him.
Son.
I feel like maybe she was kind of all over the place in real life.
Keep the doors open.
Like I feel we're witnessing what Tommy had to deal with. Like the constant back and forth between them.
He's under ground. Stop, whore.
She might be talking to you. Because of what you just said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean any disrespect.
You want to come? I don't, Mom.
That was Tommy. Oh my god.
I'm so rest. Hide. Under his spring.
The springs of the bed. What if that's what they're talking about? Oh my god. Under the bed. He's hiding under the bed, and that's why it said spring earlier.
Yeah.
In Tommy's room.
Toy.
What toy?
Light.
The flashlight. You thought it was a toy.
Distraction.
A distract.
Used the loop.
Oh my god.
What?
Use the loop.
Oh, like a noose? Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Come out. I'm gonna sit up because this position's awkward.
Tommy, can you come down here with us and your mom? We just want to talk.
Break out. Trauma.
She could be who we were talking to in the like
Ill.
Seance room. Like, it probably wasn't a patient. It probably wasn't Tommy. I'm gonna say it was probably her. Except they were getting really sad answers too, and she kept saying, like, I can't breathe, gasping for air, like coughing.
Oh my god, you're right.
I think it's
Please.
been her.
What do you want us to remove? If I can remove it for you, I will.
Home?
Remove what from this home? You?
Get out.
Us?
Before.
Before what?
Like me. You can't.
You can't leave?
No.
She's yelling at Tommy again, I think.
You. Enough. Boy.
Oh my god.
I want to say what I think, but I'm scared it's gonna piss her off.
Stand up. Precious.
Oh my.
Dude. I don't even...
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she was so back and forth. I mean, no disrespect. Please don't get angry at me. I'm just saying this is probably why Tommy hides and just stays in his room.
Come. Wipe those.
Wipe those tears.
Sit. And dinner.
I feel like we almost don't even need to ask questions at this point.
It's all being explained.
Hang up right now.
Would they even have phones?
I'm not allowed.
What is going on? It's two people talking.
Turn that off. Have no rules. Abandon. Fine, go then.
Jesus. I feel like we're just sitting and watching.
Where are you?
I feel like we've been watching her.
Dinner.
I'm getting the vibes that she is just back and forth, yelling at him, then telling him to come here, then getting mad at him, then telling him to come here, and then, oh no, it's fine, can we eat for dinner? Like, I don't know, I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah, there's definitely something weird. And I think they're stuck in some sort of loop.
That's
Stay out there then.
Because, like, they're obviously not eating dinner. I just think this is what their day-to-day life was. I think it's a loop.
I think it's a constant stuck in a loop.
And that's awful. If that's really what the afterlife...
Out there, no rules.
If there's possibilities like this in the
Fine.
afterlife, that's sad.
Terrifying.
Anne, are you stuck?
Sweetheart,
Anne, can you come talk to us again? Are you stuck in...
where'd you go?
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit, I'm sorry. Yes,
Oh my god. Oh god.
I missed it. I started a new video. She just said, get a towel.
yes, she did.
Towel is what was said twice earlier in the seance room.
I feel like we've been talking to her. I feel like we talked to Tommy in Tommy's room. I feel like in the seance room, that was her.
She said, oh my god, get a towel. What does that mean? What did they
I
need?
don't know,
It
you
was...
said Tommy drowned. Like,
But
you
why
said
would
that's how
they-
he died, right?
Yeah, he drowned.
Locked out.
With how back and forth.
Angry. Accident. Kids.
With how back and forth she is, what if after he died she kind of had him on I don't know, maybe she just said, get a towel, let's dry him off. Let's get him dry, let's get him warm, let's...
Is that true, Anne?
I don't think she's even with us right now.
Me neither. I don't even know if we can ask her questions.
Should have let.
My question comes, is Tommy stuck in the loop? Because I didn't get that vibe when you were talking to him.
Back.
I got the vibe that he was here, communicating with us. And
Boy.
I wonder if that's why
In.
Boy.
he's just up there in his room. Which is beyond depressing, because if he's not stuck in a loop, he's constantly hearing his mother's loop.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye to who? Us?
Are you leaving, Anne?
Better off.
Better off not talking to us?
Dead.
Wow.
I don't even know. Do you think she even realizes?
I don't know. Anne, can we help you?
Anne, are you still here? I feel like it's still all the same. It was so chaotic and everywhere for a long time, and now it's just completely still.
We're
Yeah.
out. Sorry. That was intense.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. That was terrible.
We just put all the pieces together. Every single piece together.
To sum it up, overall, we basically just witnessed Anne's, Tommy's mother, we are thinking. I think we just witnessed her loop.
She's stuck in purgatory right now. There's theory that someone hung themselves on the 3rd floor, and I believe it was her. I don't think Tommy's stuck in a loop, but I think he's just here watching it.
I mean, there were times where it felt intense. Like, I
Yeah.
was scared
I was
because she was
shaking.
like, get down here.
I thought it was them telling us they wanted us to like, because it said come a bunch, and I thought the spirits were like telling us to go investigate somewhere.
And there were times where it literally seemed like, there was at least a time where I thought Tommy was saying no to his mom.
Yeah.
I think he maybe showed up once to say no, and then the rest of the time he stayed up there. And there'd be times where she is pissed, and then there's other times where he just feels bad for her. She literally said like, lost, hopeless, I'm ready.
I don't know how to explain it, but I'm literally like shaky and like,
Oh, my legs have been shaking so bad this whole time.
and I'm like upset right now.
I feel
there
so
was-
uncomfortable.
There was something so powerful about the last 30 minutes. I feel so weird. The whole thing was just crazy.
We
And
witnessed a constant loop.
that
A
was
whole
that was
fucking
by
loop.
far one of my favorite Estes methods we've ever done.
Damn, I totally misunderstood all that when I was under.
That was one of the craziest things.
I got to a point where I kept thinking I wouldn't leave the room. I felt so good in his room. With his communication, I felt like I was actually talking to a little kid. Like, a part of me actually, like, cared. Like, I was like, oh, good
Yeah.
job, Tommy, let's play.
I felt like I actually like bonded with him.
I don't know, I feel like it's been her. I feel like we literally talked to her and Tommy.
That messed me up. Because I just think that right now, Tommy's stuck in his room and he's really weak. And his mom hung himself. And she's here and she's just stuck in this loop where she's going psychotic.
I feel like
Tommy's like literally a toddler just like here trying to understand.
Yeah, that's genuinely so sad. I almost had to like.
You had tears in your eyes.
Wait,
There was
I'm done.
at
I
one
don't know what
point
to say.
where I
What
would
to
say
ask.
for a whole 5 minutes we didn't say a word.
No.
Because you were telling a whole story. Like I feel like
Because at
she
one
was
point I thought it was talking about what it was going to do to us, and it was saying like, fine, you can go, locked outside. Now I wonder if she was mad and she locked him outside and said, fine, go, and that's when he drowned. And it said, where are you, too? And then she found him, and she was like, oh my god.
I mean, it's honestly tragic on both sides. Like, I hate to say it. Like, I just kept thinking I feel so bad for Tommy. Like, I was
postpartum is a real loop.
yes.
It was probably like the most regrettable moment of her entire life. That's probably why she's stuck in that loop.
I can't calm down. I don't know why. It was just Estes method, but that like affected me.
I just feel like that was tragic. What I just noticed was tragedy. Literally, it was the saddest shit I've ever heard. Oh my god. That was a bit much. I wasn't expecting it to go that deep.
So now we've moved up to the doctor's office. So now Bay is getting ready to do Estes method. Are there any doctors or patients or nurses in here who would like to speak with me?
Help.
Help? You want help? How can I help you?
Broken chest.
Whoa. Is that why you're here? Were you a patient?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Did you die in this building?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. Are you stuck in this building now?
Take your.
Take my what?
Your.
My what?
Life.
Who am I talking to?
Oh my god. I'm gonna throw up.
That was kind of weird saying what type of room we're in. Did a spirit make Bay choke or cough?
Remembering.
Are you remembering your time here as a patient? Why did you tell me to end my life?
Ripples. Living vicariously.
Whoa.
I am. 5 volts.
5 volts. The electric shock therapy is what I think it was called. Is that what you're talking about? Were those treatments done on you?
Trial.
Yeah, there were trials done.
Error.
Did the error end your life?
Current.
Current.
Electric.
Were you wrongfully killed in this building?
Ruling. Innocent.
Oh, the doctors, they were ruled as innocent, and you believe they shouldn't be.
Simple. No. Mistake.
There was no mistake? They did it on purpose?
Yes, it was. No. Lying.
They're lying? Wait, I think there's two spirits talking right now. I think there's a patient and a doctor, and one is saying, yes, it was, and the other one's saying you're lying. Am I right?
Where's my glasses?
I think that's the doctor.
Contract.
The patient who was killed wrongfully, do you think the doctors should punish for that?
Mistaken.
What the f*** was that? Thank you. Who made the loud noises in the hallway?
Doctor!
What? Who am I talking to right now? Am I talking to a patient?
Me.
Yeah.
Siri.
I said straight.
False advertisement.
Was this place falsely advertised? It was advertised as somewhere to come.
Human.
Somewhere to come and heal.
Understand. No.
What did they do to people here?
Cover up.
Did they kill people on purpose?
Love.
They loved?
Prohibited.
Love was prohibited here?
In my day. Boyfriends.
Are you saying
Wrong.
that gay relationships were prohibited and they tried to treat people here
Religion.
because of what they thought was wrong? Is that what you're saying?
True.
Wow.
We get it. Therapy.
You guys got therapy and they were trying to make you different.
It was an accident. Stop it. No.
I think there's two spirits talking to
Fix
each.
yourself.
I just want you to know that the world has changed for the better.
Not that fast.
It was not fast. It took way too long for the world to change that way. I'm sorry for what they did to you.
Kinda nice.
I was like really, really good. The patient was killed here, and it was kind of a cover up by the doctors. They killed him in the bathtub with the electrocution because he was gay. And they tried to use religion and these treatments to try and cure them for what they thought was a sickness.
What the hell?
It was a lot. We are setting up in the basement, and I have never in my whole life seen something like this happen. Wait, look at that! Everything is going nuts. Okay, let's get it set up. Look at the light too. It's flickering in the same pattern. Alright guys, so now we have ventured down to the basement. Right behind me is the bathtub. As you can see in the last clip, we already have some crazy activity already going on. I'm gonna get in the bathtub and do Estes. For me.
Modern.
Modern? The doctor wanted to do the modern medicine on you?
No.
No? Am I speaking to the doctor who wanted to try the modern medicine?
Jesus. Fine. It was clear as day. It said gay. Clear as day. There was a strong G. It wasn't like day or say. There was a strong G. So for the viewer at home, I'm sure before this clip, there were a lot of clips from Bay and I here last time. Sorry if the switching gets a little confusing. It's just right now, in the present, we're not getting anything up here. There's some taps and noises out there, but last time we were here, we had a full conversation with a past patient here and what the doctors did to him. So now I think, let's try the basement.
Beth.
Oh, what? That wasn't me.
No.
Dude, I didn't even process.
Thank you.
Alright, so now we are doing our final investigation. It's getting close to 3 a.m. We are down in the basement. We have all the equipment out. I'm going to do Estes method on the hospital bed, and we're going to see who we can talk to. Alright, Alright, I'm going under.
Is there anyone here who would like to communicate? Thank you. Can you turn that flashlight off?
Well, thank you.
Do you want to use the flashlight to talk to
He's
us?
awake.
Who's awake?
You.
Yeah, he's awake.
Were you the doctor?
You're not hurt?
No, he's not hurt. You could go to him and make sure he's not hurt though. Check him out if you're a doctor.
Hey.
Maybe they were asking if I'm sick.
Are any of the doctors?
Are you hungry?
Who's down here with us?
Are there any doctors here?
Can you tell us what health issues Jordan has? Whoa.
Maybe they're here to check.
You know how to take the flashlight and look in your mouth and your ears. Are you here to do a checkup? Thank you.
Secret.
What's your secret?
In the chair. One day.
I'm like their secret tool. They're using me as a tool to talk, like they have been all night.
You want Bae to try Estes method again? Will she be able to understand you better?
Where are you?
It's like they were looking for us with the flashlight when it's dark. We're down in the basement. You can come join us. Thank you.
You can stop. I'm gonna try. I think I want you to try.
I think that would make sense. I really wasn't hearing anything except those like few little things that we do.
Alright, Bae's trying Estes method now. This is our final investigation, so if anyone wants to come talk to us, you can. Talk through Bae. Are either of the doctors here?
Deep breath.
They're doing a checkup on her.
Can you touch her forehead and make sure she doesn't have a fever?
Oh.
Whoa. That's so nuts to me. Do you see any issues?
Electric.
You.
What if they say an electric bath? They did that in this very room.
Do you think that's what she needs? Do you think an electric
Heart.
bath?
Heart. She. For those of you at home, Bailee has very bad heart conditions.
She has a rare heart disease. Her heart's flipped, the valves are messed up. She also has POTS, which deals with the heart.
John what?
John, what? That's John Henderson.
Dr. Henderson, thank you for checking out Bailee. If you find anything wrong, can you let us know?
Yes.
What did you find wrong besides her heart? Did you find anything else?
My circulation. That was so clear.
Thank you.
But it either said my circulation or by circulation.
Bae has Raynaud's as well, which affects the circulation in her hands and feet. They go numb sometimes and white, and she can't like feel them.
Ooh.
How would you treat her?
I'm interested to hear that.
Mild
Mild treatment. I don't know if that's a term.
voltage.
Mild voltage in an electric bath.
Thank you. Thank you for your help.
Mind blowing. This is nuts. This is such a like small like she's only said like 5 things, but it's amazing. The doctor's here and he's telling her what to do as if she's a patient, and he's here and like doing his job.
Predisposed, isn't it? Genetic.
Lack of exercise may predispose an individual to high blood pressure.
Starved.
They're gonna talk about scar tissue.
Does she have scar tissue somewhere? If so, can you tell us where?
There's one answer I'm looking for.
Drum.
If they're talking about her eardrum, she's got a problem with her ears. Before they put tubes in her ears. It
Oh
probably
my
could
God.
have caused some scar tissue in her eardrums.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you. This is really cool. Could you check Clayton out while we're here and let us know if you find anything wrong with him?
Nope.
Do you not want to check him out?
It's like she's thinking. Can you tell me what's wrong with me?
Bone.
What do you mean?
On.
What are you referring to?
Heart.
What?
I have
Over.
cactus affected room. I can't say it right, but my chest bones are messed up.
How?
I don't know.
Why do you think his bones are messed up?
You can feel it. I don't have an even chest in the middle. It's like messed up. That's wild.
Deterioration. Lining.
What are you talking about? Can you go a little further?
Big problem.
Okay, what is it? Can you tell me what the issue is? Can you explain a little further?
Walls. Abnormal. Purple lines mean? Not good.
When I get my scopes done and they put the camera in my stomach, when I have a flare up, it's purple on the lining of my, like the walls, I guess, like my intestines. Is that what you're seeing?
There's an issue. Mother. Womb.
It's talking about yours.
Procedure.
Are you talking about me?
Genetic. That's why.
That's why it's genetic.
Couldn't say.
Prayer.
The doctor went over all three of us and then it said prayer because he's highly religious.
In your professional opinion, do my options look good for having a kid someday?
Yes.
Thank you.
I see.
You see what?
Difficult.
Okay. What would your treatment options be?
Positive future.
Okay. Well, thank you. That makes me feel better. I really appreciate that.
Come back. Every once in a while.
For checkups. Come back every once in a while for checkups.
Do you want all of us to come back for checkups?
Us. Keep up with it. Ma'am, you'll be fine.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate this, doctor.
I hope you have a wonderful night.
Say, welcome. Thanks.
Goodbye, Dr. Henderson.
Eat.
Remember to eat well, get your sleep.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
There. You go.
There you go.
We all just had a checkup from Dr. Henderson, essentially.
That was crazy.
I could tell there was a bunch of medical stuff. The only thing I thought could have been about us was genetic because I just did my genome
Yeah, that's what we
testing recently.
But he went through all three of us
in order, starting with you, then Clay, then me.
and told
I
us what was
literally
wrong
didn't
with
hear
us.
any of all of our stuff.
He started with you and said that you have heart issues. He said scar tissue. And then I said, where at? And he said drum. Your eardrums. You've had so many.
Oh yeah,
tubes.
they say that every time I go to the doctors when I feel like I have ear infections. They're like, well, you definitely have a lot of scar tissue in there.
And then he came over to me and he said, bone on heart. And my chest, I have that.
Oh yeah.
And then he said that there's purple lining in my walls, big, which when I have my scopes done, the camera sees purple on the inner lining of my intestines from my Crohn's disease. And then it went over to Jordan. It talked about her issues with her
Womb.
and that she gets it from mom.
Yeah,
And
'cause
it's
it said
through
mother,
genetics.
then womb, genetics. And then just because I was curious, I was wondering, I was like, do you think I'll be able to have kids? And you said yes.
Bright future.
I remember saying bright
You said
future.
yes, great future, but you said difficulties, which is all what we've all said.
And then you said be sure to come back for checkups.
We literally just had a doctor's visit.
This place is 100% stuck in a loop.
Yeah.
I think these people are in purgatory and they don't know what's going on. I'm now getting it. The first time we came here, it wasn't that it was a dead night. It's that we didn't know how to talk with them.
I
Yeah.
think that's what
It was
happened.
very different than
They like to communicate differently than we're used to.
this place. It's like they don't know what's going on, and that when we hear them, they're not purposely doing it. They just think like it's a normal day for them. Alright guys, so that was our stay at the Wildwood Sanitarium.
It started off slow and I was a little nervous that we weren't going to get anything because of the first time we were here.
But boy did tonight not fail us. Between the stuff we got in the mirror room and the stuff we got in Tommy's room and then downstairs, we had some of the craziest conversations tonight, and by far the craziest piece of evidence I have ever seen.
The end of the night was a little different than the beginning because after the whole mirror thing, I think everyone was just in shock for a while. I was a little traumatized, and then after that conversation with Anne and Tommy, that had everyone in a bad mood for a little while too. That
hit everyone way harder than expected. We were all in a weird mood for a while. So now for our scare factor, what did we rank the flashover? 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
I say 3. Not scary, but cool as shit.
Yeah, I would say either 2 or 3 because I wasn't really scared other than in there.
Yeah. So on our scare factor, we're ranking every place we go to. We're gonna give it 3 out of 5 ghosts on the scare factor. We definitely had a terrifying moment with the mirror and Bae was freaking out. But other than that, we just had some really, really good conversations.
We literally talked about off cameras how we were all just really comfortable here and we weren't scared. If it was earlier, I would have given it a lower scare factor, but after the mirror thing, that was literally one of the scariest things I've ever experienced.
And that does it for the Wildwood Sanitarium. So join us next month as we visit the Shanley Hotel. So be sure to like and subscribe, it truly helps out the channel, and we'll see you guys next month.